about negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey y'all, Gravity, any day above ground, live it. Hope you have a fantastic start to your Wednesday. I mean, it's halfway done, but you know, some of y'all might be starting already. Like these politicians. Now, we watched for the last 2 days the DNC rolling around, but we also got to look at the politicians on the local level. We talk about voting the couch. Let's explain this again to you folk. Voting the couch does not mean you abstain. If you want to choose to abstain, that's cool. But for a lot of us, voting the couch means we don't give a damn about POTUS. They're federal. Most times, unless, you know, it directly affects you, you kind of ignore it. This stuff we can't ignore what I'm going to show you today, because a lot of this does come down from the federal, but a lot of it is implemented by the local level because they want to show the federal government that they're in lockstep. And we're going to focus on the West Coast today. Shout out to Mama to Leonida Blue, because I wasn't even going to go live until later tonight with night 3, because I want to hear what old Walls is going to say. But she alerted me to a story that I was planning on talking about. But I said, you know what? Let's just do the entire West Coast on this. So before we get into that, let's see who's in the building. Kara Clark, hello. Curly Girl, hello. Catsy, hello. DSA1, hello. SD Johnson, hello. Miss Nisi, hello. Wallow J, hello. Ken Hotep, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, hello. Emperor Rex, hello. And Catsy, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Remember, it's only 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform and buy toys and clothes for the baby. And for those who let us know how long you've been a member, or you become a member, or you give us a super chat or super sticker, we tell you how much of a blessing that is. And you get this here. Black Light Revelations. Thank you for becoming a member for 14 months. That's a blessing. And you get this here. That's a blessing. Ruby Runner, hello. Lewis Knowles, hello. Cannon Hotep asks, what kind of bag you think Lil Jon got? I think he got a renewal for his shows on HD TV. I'm sure they kicked him a little something. If Lil Jon had to fly to Chicago, I'm sure there was some houses he could have flipped up there. Probably got about 100K. Kiana G, hello. Yeah, he was among the delegates. But yeah. Let's get into it. We're going to start with that old state of Kamamis, California. So they say that it's a $300 million program for migrants. But of course, it's what they call it. They say you gotta read the devil. The devil's in the details. You gotta read it. So considering that we're gonna be watching some videos as well, we gotta do this.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Okay, so now this has been in the works for like 6 months, but now that the DNC is happening, a lot of people didn't even know this was there. I knew about it, but it's California. Sometimes they might have some sense to say, you know what, nah. But then again, you think it's California, you figured they would have just gone ahead and done it. So it says outrage as California opens up $300 million home loan scheme to migrants. Now, remember, this program was called California Dream for All Shared Appreciation Loan Program. Now, it's supposed to help people that are first-time home buyers in the state to secure up to $150,000 in assistance. Sounds beautiful. And then they said migrants can get it too. And people are pissed. Migrants could soon apply for California's tax-funded home buying scheme. Zero interest loans gives buyers 20% of the purchase price or closing costs. Zero interest loans. Isn't that wonderful? Californians are reacting angrily to revelations that migrants who entered the U.S. illegally could soon benefit from a taxpayer-funded state scheme to help hard-up residents buy homes. And we all know BlackRock is sitting there rubbing their hands together because they can't wait to offload all them houses. Democrats on the California Senate Appropriations Committee have approved a bill to move forward that would open up the California Dream for All Shared Appreciation Loan to non-legal migrants. The scheme was launched last year and has provided thousands of first-time home buyers with loans up to 20% of a house's purchase price for down payment or closing costs. San Diego County Supervisor Jim Desmond said the bill was a waste of taxpayers' money. Once again, California has chosen to prioritize illegal immigration and fiscal irresponsibility over the needs of its citizens. Desmond posted on X. I saw a lot on here, so I don't know why I read that. Expanding the program to include illegal immigrants is not just another handout. It's a massive overreach that shifts the financial burden onto law-abiding taxpayers. Meanwhile, Golden State residents and others took to social media to brand the plan insane, nonsense, and evil. One critic called for a taxpayer revote, while another said the funds should flow instead to homeless veterans. The amended bill, AB 1840, has already passed in the Assembly. It will go to a floor vote in the state Democrat-run Senate. Let's see the news. Parole in place immigration after. Oh, hell no. I thought that was that story. Then it would land on Governor Gavin Newsom's desk. The taxpayer-funded scheme is hugely popular in a state where a single-family home costs an eye-popping $904,000 on average. The loans are aimed at people who would otherwise not be able to get on the property ladder and are interest-free and don't require monthly payments. So, okay. So no interest and you ain't got to pay it yet. Instead, when the mortgage is refinanced or the property is sold again, the borrower pays back the original sum of the loan plus 20% of the increase in the home's value. What did I tell you? Yet. You know somebody ain't got no. Ain't nobody gonna have $1 million on hand to just pay that shit. You ain't gonna get a loan up front, but you're gonna get a loan. When applications for the $300 million program launched for some 2,300 first-time buyers in May 2023, the funds ran dry in less than 2 weeks, according to the LA Times. California officials later tightened the programs by requiring at least one of the applicants to be a first-generation home buyer. They also introduced a lottery to select recipients. Assemblyman Joaquin Arambula, a Fresno Democrat, in January introduced his bill to expand the scheme's eligibility to undocumented migrants. The amendment alters the program by saying that applicants shall not be disqualified by the agency solely based on the applicant's immigration status. In California, that amounts to 1.85 million migrants without legal papers, according to Pew Research Center estimates. Home ownership has historically been the primary means of accumulating generational wealth in the United States, Arambula told the LA Times earlier this year. The social and economic benefits of home ownership should be available to everyone. Through the scheme, oh shit, sorry. Damn it. This mouse. The social and economic benefits of home ownership should be available to everyone. Though the scheme requires loans are repaid when the property is sold or remortgaged, it remains unclear how its expansion to non-legal immigrants, we'll just call them non-legal immigrants, will increase the number of applicants and running costs. California has been battling budget deficits for years. Newsom signed a budget deal last month to close an estimated $46.8 billion deficit through $16 billion in spending cuts and upping taxes on some businesses. That's California. So you give it up to the migrants, they buy these houses, right? And then they can't pay it, and then they run. You ain't got no papers on them, so they could just disappear. What are you going to do with that? Oh, I know. The next person that buys it, they're going to have to cover that cost, right? Yeah. Oh, see, yeah, first generation. That means if you lived in a house, you can't get it. What the fuck? If you ever lived in a house anytime in your life, you can't get it. Oh man, wow. But the migrants ain't got no papers, but they lived in houses over there. And now they gonna come here and ain't never lived in a house. Oh, fun times. Fun times. So we continue. Now, I read this one this morning. You'll like this. This is out of Idaho. Remember that joke? How does a prostitute introduce herself? Idaho. Whatever. You were supposed to laugh. Kiss my ass. Anyway. So there's some bullshit happening in Idaho, that you should be aware of.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
54 people in the room, hit the like and say hi to Kick Fuzz. It says Idaho is losing a farm a day. How will we feed a growing population? You already know where they're gonna go with this. Okay. We need to feed people. We need to bring the migrants in. Yeah. Here we go. Got to make sure. Hold on, let me get it together. This is gonna piss me. This is gonna piss y'all off. Let me get it together. Matt Whistle grows vegetables and melons on about 80 acres in Nampa, Idaho. Iowa's in the Midwest. Idaho. Okay. Just as his father and grandfather did, he runs his family's farm, Whistle Farms, with his wife, Benita. He's watched as acre of farmland has given way to houses. If residential developments and big box stores keep taking over farmland in Canyon County, Whistle says there won't be much agriculture left. The average price of 7 Nampa farmland only properties listed for sale Thursday, August 1st on landsearch.com topped $63,000 per acre. But Whistle said that even in rural Parma, farmland that's not geared for development sells about $11,000 an acre, too pricey for farming. There's no way you could pay that by growing any kind of commodity, he said. Whistle at 66 is one of Idaho's dwindling ranks of farmers. Their average age is ever rising, still helping to feed the world, while an increasing population puts pressure on them to sell out to developers for soaring amounts of money. In the last 40 years, Idaho lost nearly a quarter of its farmland. Millions of acres, once filled by crops or livestock, were sold and developed into shops and suburban neighborhoods. At its peak in the late 1950s and early 60s, there were more than 15 million acres of farmed land and about 30,000 farms in Idaho. Now there are about 11.5 million acres or less than 23,000 farms, according to the U.S. Census of Agriculture. They cover 22% of Idaho land. The state has about 53 million acres in total. We're forced to do a little more with less. Ben Johnson, Idaho State statistician for the U.S. Department of Agriculture's National Agricultural Statistics Service, said at a webinar on the latest data from the U.S. Census of Agriculture. We're still expected to feed a growing population, but with less farms and less farmland to do it all. Send them motherfuckers back. And we ain't got that problem. Everybody can eat. The state lost 2,119 farms, or 8.5% of its total between 2017 and 2022, the latest year for which data is available. That adds up to more than one farm loss per day. Most neighboring states, including Wyoming, Montana, Nevada, and Washington, lost farmland to an even greater degree than Idaho between 2017 and 2022. Only Oregon and Utah lost fewer farms than Idaho. The average farm in Idaho covers 505 acres. About 2,500 of the farms have more than 1,000 acres. Nasty work. But this is, remember Biden said we got to kowtow to him? Yeah, remember that? Wasn't that beautiful? How do y'all feel about that? So we went through California, opening up their program to migrants, maybe. And now Idaho, you got all these developers buying up farmland and making communities out of it. What are you going to make out of cricket powder? Cricket curry.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
You don't want none of that cricket curry?
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Yo, you sound dumb.
I'm going to hell. What's up, Torian? Kira, you stop it. You stop it right now. Now you go ahead and talk.
We deal with English. We deal with Outlish. Yeah, because English you speak in, and I speak out.
All right. Now let's get to that nasty work in Colorado real fast.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Aurora booted hundreds from an apartment building. We followed one mother of three as she figured out what to do next. After just 6 days of notice before the entire building was evicted, Aurora police arrived at 7 a.m. to tell people to leave or be arrested. Nasty work. Yubase Fonseca is rushing the pack. So are her 3 children, her husband Carlos, and the rest of her family, and more than 100 neighbors. How many motherfuckers was living in there? What? How many people was living in this apartment? Bruh. YouTube. No. Okay? No.
You know,
YouTube, I'm not making jokes. I'm reading the article. Stay away from my channel, you bastards. How many people were living in this apartment? I'm sorry, I heard do the right thing. I'm just asking. They have until 7 a.m. on Tuesday, less than 12 hours, to leave their apartments before Aurora police push families from the building where they live and block their return. In recent weeks, there have been a string of crimes at the building, including shootings and an attempted murder. For years, the building has fallen into disrepair. Trash is piled outside. Mold has grown from broken pipes. Animals have scurried through apartments. Wow. And from the outside, it looked like a motel, but you never know. All right. And just a few days ago, the city of Aurora ordered a building closure in the name of safety. The end of this chapter for Fitzsimon's Place, an apartment building near Colfax Avenue, where 90-some apartments where mostly Spanish-speaking families live, doubled up. Lord. Okay. We in the vortex. Y'all can go off. Y'all can go off. I ain't got nothing to say. I know they tried to make black folk the face of this because when I saw it, they had a black woman there. I know they tried that. Now that I'm reading, it makes sense. And I'm going to show you why it makes sense that they did that. Anyone who tries to stay after, do you see this? Bruh, let me finish this. Anyone who tries to stay after 7 a.m. will be arrested. Anyone who leaves will be homeless until they figure out somewhere permanent to stay. Bruh, this looks like somebody's block. What is this? You know what? I can't even be mad because at least they had a roof over their head for a time. I can't even be mad. But what is going on? Bruh, they got boards on right here. What is so 2 apartments are boarded up? What is going on? Fonseca takes a break from packing on Monday evening. She stands on the 3rd floor balcony of her apartment with bags under her eyes and hard-earned grin on her face. Hard-earned grin. She belts a song in Spanish to her neighbors, exalting Jesus Christ. I don't think the Most High likes people using their name in there like that. I don't think. Oh, Kira, keep a pin in this comment. I would keep this. I would keep this. But here's my thing. I got to go back up for a second. So this was the outside, the front view. This is the back view. Nasty work. To shut down the apartment building Fonseca calls home, the city of Aurora will leave dozens of kids, heartstring mode, their parents and many others homeless, living in temporary shelter in hotel rooms through the end of August. After that, the families are not guaranteed a long-term place to live, though the city has funds to offer for deposit money. People can find a place they can afford in the market with too little housing and unaffordable rent. The city isn't managing those renters' cases, nor is a big profit like the Colorado Coalition for the Homeless, a motley group of activists, is in charge. We're winging it, says Nate Casa, an organizer with the East Colfax Community Collective. The city of Aurora says Fitzsimon's Place is uninhabitable and that they've been finding the property owner, CBZ Management, to clean up for 2 years. Now the building's even worse. Fonseca says most of the people who lived there paid their bills, cared for their spaces. Okay. I'm glad I have the camera off. I'm guessing y'all just gonna say your apartments you cared for, right? You didn't give a shit about the outside. Okay. Nasty work. I get it though. I see what y'all are doing. Nasty work. For a second, said most of the people who lived there paid their bills, cared for their spaces, and did nothing wrong. Their landlord, who was in a court case with Aurora, abandoned them. The renters are the victims here, and city officials agree. Now, Aurora is forcing the building's renters to move and offer limited support, all distributed by what city brass say are valued community partners. Community partners who say they need more help from the Aurora city government. Nasty work. The city surprised renters with just 6 days' notice that they needed to move, yet Aurora City Charter permitted 15. Earlier on Monday, residents went to the Aurora Municipal Building with the community partner and said they needed the full 15 days. Why offer less than the allotted time? Fitzsimon's Place is too dangerous, city officials said. That began a tangled process that would leave newly homeless families sitting on a sidewalk for 12 hours with no bathrooms, no on-the-go city workers support, and no concrete plans. The media received more frequent communication from the city than the renters, even as a handful of overworked volunteers did their best with what Aurora gave them. Renters light up grills on all 3 floors of the complex. The air smells dangerous like the building caught fire, but it's just grilled meat. So the white supremacist media didn't even wait to take a shot at them. They were like, hey, we're going to be nice. But enough is enough. Now we're going to start taking shots. Them pictures were already, but people have to see words and hear them. But them pictures were already out of line. Both sides of the argument. Fonseca shouts across the courtyard at her neighbors waving. They wave back. She says she does this all the time. I know them, and I know them, and I know them. She says, pointing at doors on all levels in every direction. So we got another boarded up apartment. Is this supposed to say send help? Or son of a bitch help? I don't know what this says. Okay. Most of her neighbors came from Venezuela. They have a community there at Fitzsimon's Place, a safe haven in a foreign country with a language they don't speak, food they don't have a taste for, and a culture they're still learning to navigate. Okay. You know what? I'm leaving. I just read that. I'm leaving because y'all about to go off. I'm leaving. You know what? What we're gonna do, since I'm leaving, I'm finna put on some music because y'all about to go off. And of course, Wallow J had to start it off. I'm leaving. ASMR, please. ASMR, please.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Yo, you sound dumb.
And I'm back. At least y'all didn't violate like I thought y'all would. I expected to see a whole flood of comments. I guess because it's early. If I did this in the morning, y'all be like, don't piss me off before my morning coffee or hot chocolate. If I did this at night, Lord have mercy. Oh, Don P would have been going off. Oh, Lord. She looks down from the balcony and laughing kids, including her 5-year-old son, Gabriel, riding scooters and bikes, carving 8 figures on stone paths below, oblivious that the police are coming in the morning. We're moving is what Fonseca tells Gabriel when he asks, why is everybody packing up? There's a lot she doesn't tell him. You better tell that boy the truth. Below, older kids in the courtyard make bilingual protest signs begging the city for more time to pack. The city has already said no and wasn't going to change now. Fonseca's neighbors carry sagging mattresses, overflowing boxes, washing machines. Damn, they took the washing machine too. And suitcases to rusted cars and trucks so old they are practically glued to. God damn, the media is gangster. Oh my God, the media is gangster. It's
sinful. It's the devil.
That's nasty work. You're supposed to be doing a feel-good story somewhat, try to get the word out, and you sitting there talking shit. This writer ain't shit. When he wrote that sentence, he said like this here.
Got him! Got him! Got
Damn. Now, somebody gonna read this. This is some a-hole is going to give all them people new trucks. Some Chevy dealer that can write off all them trucks finna give them all new trucks. Nasty work. This is unjust, she said. Boy, I'm leaving. I'm leaving again. We got to put on that music. She says unjust. I'm putting the music back on. I'm leaving.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Yo, you sound dumb.
All right, I'm back. Again, y'all didn't go out. See, we compassionate over here. This is unjust. Justice is for those who are citizens. Oops. Oh my God. Okay. I might as well fuck around and start it off.
Hey!
You ain't no citizen. You ain't supposed to be here. The law should not apply to you. I know I sound like a Republican. I get it.
You want some more?
We might have more. And unfortunately, I'm mad I'm doing it for this. Ma'am, you should have known better. Oh, I get it. You thought you come in here that everybody was going to take care of you. That's what you thought.
You want some more?
We might have more. You came to this country thinking them white people was really for you because they hate niggas, right? I know that's what it was. I'm sorry, the negroritos. I understand that. And you thought wrong. White supremacists hate everybody.
You want some more?
We might have more. My libertarian people will tell you the government hate everybody.
You want some more?
We might have more. Ma'am, they'd hate you if you were a tourist.
You want some more?
Might have more. Ma'am, they would hate you if you were a fast food worker.
You want some more?
Ma'am, and we might have more. And based on the history of this country, they'd hate you if you were a field hand.
You want some more?
We might have more. I'm mad that I'm doing this, but I need y'all that try to come to this country to understand what this country is. This country literally just said last night, We're gonna give out abortions to people at a democratic government function. And you think with all that money they spent putting their money into that health system that brought that truck over there, you think they gonna help you? Who is you?
You want some more?
I'm sorry. We might have more. I'm sorry. You are from Venezuela. ¿Quién es tú?
You want some more?
We might have more. You lucky I'm getting right with the Most High, because if I was still in the middle with it, I'd have said something wrong to the effect of good for you.
You want some more?
We might have more, because I'm sure you and all your neighbors were laughing at everybody else in the country that was getting evicted out of their apartments because they didn't pay rent for 2 years.
You want some more?
I'm sure you call them all type of idiota, flaca, how they say it, mierda, persona mierda. I'm sure you were doing this. The fuck?
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my room.
The people living at Fitzsimon's place are not bad people, she says. They're not guilty of the crimes the landlord has blamed on them, accusing them of being gang members. They're a community of families with children, so many children. Okay. 2 volunteers from the East Colfax Community Collective and another from the House Keys Action Network Division, Denver, sit on stones and folding chairs, collecting information from residents to help them find housing with some success. I bet you they won't bring you into their house. Oops. Anarchists passed out water bottles and snacks. Anarchists. Okay. They play with kids. They rage at a system they call racist and wonder how it came to be that they're the ones doing the government's work. Nobody told you to do that. Aurora calls these groups community partners. The partners need more help, flexibility with a move-out date, lockdown hotel rooms, and support on the ground. Locked down. Why would you lock people down in a hotel? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Gotta go. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But we're gonna make this about the white man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because we figured you were gonna do that anyway. Woo. Now y'all gonna make it about the white man. So let me understand this. You came to this country and you picked the worst place to bring your family up in. I'm sorry, but knowing this, the state of how America is right now, you probably would be better off staying home. That's why the white man's going down to Mexico right now, buying up all the land and driving all the prices up. Taking your beaches. You can't get upset that folk in this country ignore your plight. I'm just saying. I'm really trying to be careful. But you know what? It's funny because they had all them Latinos talking the first 2 days at the DNC, which happens to be in Chicago, where a lot of Latinos live, and not now one of them mentioned your story. And Aurora's Democrat. Oops. Maybe they'll do it tonight. Maybe they'll do it tonight. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm gonna risk the copyright. I don't care. I want to risk it. Y'all want me to risk the copyright real quick? I'll take it out later.
Oh, what today when the tables will turn? What today when the tables will turn? Hey, what today?
Yeah. Mama 2, thank you for alerting me to that. You know what? For California, I will give you. I can understand why you would vote the couch. I would understand that. Focus on the local though, because that's a local problem and a state problem. That Colorado one. Well, let me do Idaho first. Idaho, I can understand because that bringing up all them developments, that's just going to drive everything up. And Idaho, like the Midwest, is where we get a lot of our food. So I can understand you voting the couch on that. Focus on your local and state. That Colorado story, though, y'all need to go get to that white man years before this got to this point. You might have got some. Y'all should have sued him in court. That's what y'all should have done. But y'all didn't do it, and you watched the government be complicit with him. Because as much as now they want to go after him now, he done outlived his usefulness. Y'all should have filed a class action lawsuit against him. Y'all had enough lawyers. Y'all had enough abogados over there. Y'all should have done that, but you didn't want to do it because you figured I'm at the American dream. Okay, now where you at now? I bet y'all gonna run to California. Never mind. You got it. You got it. Let's see what's going on in Nevada. Now, there's not too much stories. Coming out of Nevada. Let me change the time frame. Let's see. What have they had for the past day? Nasty work. They're saying the U.S. authorities lost 30,000 migrant children. Ooh. Well. Can I call it or can I call it? The topic today is immigration, and they're going to leave it to the VP. So, hey, all you a-holes who told me that the VP don't handle foreign policy, which is where immigration lies. Huh? Oops. Party embraces tougher border measures. Huh? All of a sudden, they're sounding like conservatives. They're sounding like Republicans.
Huh? No.
What have we told these flunkies? What have we told them? I'm going on camera. You Democrat flunkies. You Kenny Walden, you flunky. Yard Talk HBCU, you flunky. Harry Sisson, you flunky. David Packman, you flunky. Sam Cedar, you flunky. Colorful Story, you flunky. Well, I'm sorry, you got a title. Good morning, Mrs. Flunky. Them Democrats finna turn y'all into Republicans. We might be seeing another switch. What?
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
You sound dumb. You assholes better never come to me again talking about how the Republicans are bad because they ain't shit. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You scumbags. You know what? We can't even do it like that.
Wait, Wilson.
You Democrats are scumbags. All of you. All you Democrats, all you liberals, all you center-left idiots. You all are scumbags. We knew who you were. You and your fake, you got on your sister girl wigs, you goddamn anybody but Trump BS. Y'all are nothing but conservatives that rock blue. No, I take that back. I'm not even gonna do y'all like that. Ain't even gonna do y'all like that. Y'all conservatives that like abortions. That's how we gonna run that this morning and this afternoon. Y'all are conservatives that like guns, right? Oh, y'all talk about gun control, but you want guns. You want to play gun control, you liberal Democrats, scumbags? Take them guns away from them cops. Show me something. Do all that refunding you talk about them cops, but tell them you got to give up your guns. Let me show me something. Yes, the police caught strays on this one. Show me something. Great. You want to prove us something? Here we go. Let's have fun. Draft a law that says your city council has to be in these big Democrat cities have to be half and half Democrat Republican. Show me something. No, show me something. Show me this. You liberal Democrat scumbag. Come outside one time. Now, we're not talking about no Zoom meetings. We're not talking about, oh, you hold a campaign event. Come outside. Come on the block one time. Put your back to the bricks. Come on. Come talk to real people. Come here. Now you scumbags want to talk about immigration when you let it open for 3 years. And you want to talk about immigration now when you had it open for 8 years under Obama. Now you want to talk about it. Now you want to do tougher, broader border measures. Now you want to do it. Because you know you're going to get killed on that. Kamami, the borders are. Yeah, now she wants to take care of it. Okay. Because she knows she can't get Arizona. That's why she's talking about it. She knows she's going to lose Arizona. Nasty work. I got these for you. I hate them so much. Uncle Luke, you a piece of shit because you for these Cubans coming over here and they get preferential treatment, but you watch them tell them Haitians get the fuck on. You can go to hell, sir. Plies, you a bitch. And I'm saying that. You a bitch. Because all you do on X is talk shit. I dare your punk ass to come outside, come talk to me. I dare you. Bring that Florida college logic over here. Bring that shit. Not only will I embarrass you, you're going to have to lock your account and you're going to get your blue check taken. Play with me if you want. Christina, she's not going to take care of it. That's the point. This is empty lip service. It's to get the conservatives on her side. I have said on this program many times, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, and conservatives will switch ideologies based on any issue you point to them. Oh, let me tell you something. Them conservatives, I love talking about we need gun ownership. Okay, that's great. I guarantee if Kamami came outside and said, listen, all you assholes that come out here with them guns, if I catch you shooting off a gun, you doing 20 years off top, them conservatives running right over there. I guarantee you. They're going to be like conservatives for Kamami. Well, we'll do... Listen, how much you want to bet now? I guarantee this. Tonight they're going to mention that Aurora, Colorado story. I bet you they will. They're gonna paint that dude and that company as Republicans. I guarantee it. These bastards over here talking about, oh, we've told y'all for years that the migrants come in here, take jobs from black people because they think black people are too hidey-tighty to ask for our work. You can ask whites, Asians, and legal Latinos what their worth is. You finna pay for it. You see black people asking for their work, you say no. You got to go get paid under what everybody else is. But the damn migrants, you willing to pay them under the table, but they work harder. Okay. How'd that work in Mississippi one time in 2018? How'd that work? How'd that work at Clover Hill Bakery in Chicago? How'd that work? You got rid of them, and in the case of Clover Hill, what happened? Yeah, black woman becomes manager, bringing all them black people, record profit, they get bought out by McDonald's and Hostess. They were working for McDonald's, making the buns for them cheeseburgers, and Hostess comes in and said, come in, we're gonna buy you. Everybody got paid. Coach Food had some of the best years after that raid. So much so, they got national contracts and they love their food. Cisco is one of their biggest contributors. But you right. You right. This is why I tell the family, local and state. I ain't hear nothing from them assholes at the top. Let me go to the lobby and see what y'all talking about. But there you go. So all you Democrat scumbags, all of you, and all y'all that want to play around, you showing up your D9, your ski weeds, or you want to talk about, oh, I live in Atlanta, I'm on the left. You know what? You can go right on 75 and get run over by a truck. And I'll do the story right here. Now, you know what you should do? Actually, don't get hit on 75. Don't do that. That's fucked up. I'm going to give you the choice. You can either pick 75 or 85, because on that road right there downtown, you can get the choice. You go to the left, you on 85. You go to the right, you go to 75. I'm going to give you the choice. No, you're not going to get off on 16th Street. I want you to pick one and get hit by a truck. Real talk. You're the reason why Kamami and Joe Biden are sitting here screwing us every day. But you tell us, because you got some money in your bank account, everything's okay. All right. Here I am. I'm on vacation. Everything's all right. Okay. All right. Fuck around and go on vacation. You come back, a migrant squatting in your house, and then the law tell you can't get rid of them, and they got your shit. They walking around in your panties. Go ahead. But when we tell y'all this stuff, and it tells you when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen, what the play is, we're crazy. We're crazy. Always seems to happen, and here we go. I'm the one that told y'all they were gonna bring in over them Indians, and y'all said I was crazy. She's black. What did they do tonight? They got certified. 5 Indians got their citizenship. Now she outside talking about, I want to see more Indians over here because we need the labor, especially in the tech sector. Yeah, underpaying again so they can underpay everybody, but y'all cool with that. But wait, I'm wrong. That's a Republican thing. Republicans are doing that. They're the ones doing that. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll take a Republican giving me milk for $1.99 for a gallon. It's still $3.99. I'll take that. I'll take the fact that I can go buy a gun and I don't get prosecuted. I'll take that. Somebody watching me. I'll take that. Straight up bitches. What's up, LVZ? Y'all listen to Obama talk about hope last night. The long-legged Mac Daddy. And y'all in y'all haze right now.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
Yo, you sound dumb.
All of you. I wouldn't even tell y'all to go touch grass. That's disrespectful. I need y'all to go touch the root of a tree. Let that root tell you some stories. No, LVZ, what I mean is the way they talking about gun control, every time you buy a gun, they gonna try to prosecute you for it. If the Democrats get their way. We the one always being looked at. But y'all care about y'all's rights. Okay. Here's the funny thing. It's funny how we are now rising up again and we're changing the conversations, and all of a sudden now they want to talk about free speech is under attack. I wonder. Free speech is under attack. Y'all let them punk asses talk for a whole year talking about overthrowing the government and running up in the building. Freedom of expression. I ain't hear nothing about no free speech. Freedom of expression. I just heard a lot of bitching and crying. Second black people start moving the conversation over, all of a sudden now it's a free speech is under attack. We start complaining that social media apps are silencing us when we're trying to defend ourselves. Now all of a sudden white people talking about, oh, our free speech is under attack. They won't let us talk. Man, if you don't shut the flying fuck up. It's okay though. It's okay. This is why I tell y'all, focus on local and state. Insulate yourself. Insulate your address. Screw them. Let them go outside and fight for Command Me and Trump. Let them do that. Somebody's gonna be disappointed that week. And you know who ain't gonna be disappointed? Me. Because I'm gonna laugh. Whoever wins, cool. I just gotta do a little bit of adjusting. You fuckers that married to these people, you are in trouble. Because if the other side wins, you know they're coming for you. Your whole platform is built off sucking that thing gone. Ain't nobody gonna trust you again. LVZ, you know what? You gave me a beautiful idea, brother. That same day, I'm gonna drop the N-word like a motherfucker. I'm gonna prove something. I'm gonna prove something that day. Yeah, let them play it off, brother. Let them play it off. I'm gonna be like, go ahead. I don't want to hear you bitching the next day. And especially don't want to hear you bitching when Elon sells that app. I don't want to hear it. Take your L. I don't want to hear it. You made your coins. Embracing tougher border measures. Okay. So what does that mean? You're going to deport everybody? If y'all don't say that, then I don't want to hear nothing. Deport everybody. Say it. Come on, Tim Wall, say it. Deport everybody. Show me something. Look at this. Look. Chicago's migrant surge is stirring trouble for Democrats in DNC host city. Lord have mercy. Look at them. Look at them. Nasty work. Nasty work. Y'all making Trump look like a truth teller. Lord. Woo. And then you got your party, you got your base outside yelling out, abolish ICE. Oh yeah, that's very true. We can't say the N word no more. Anybody say you can't say it, just say it. I want to see something. I just need to see something. Say nigga in front of us. Good. You want to see some shit shake? You may find your liver. You may find your livers where your kidneys are. I'm just saying. You ever breathe piss? Go ahead and say the N word one time. I love it. Don't you just love America? Don't you just love America, family? Shout out to Obama, the deporter in chief. It's very simple, LVZ. This is a very simple thing to answer. Why Democrats deport more people than the Republicans? Because the Democrats don't create nothing. The Democrats see everything in the lens of excess. If you've never learned anything else from this channel, I'm going to hip you to game. Democrats are about excess. The Republicans are about in the moment. What do I mean? It's great to have all that illegal immigration if you're a Democrat, because you can fudge the numbers, which we're going to show you. This is a bonus. I'm going to show you in a few minutes how Biden and them got caught lying on them jobs report, which I told y'all that they were going to get caught a year ago. I told y'all that. All them jobs. I said this back in April of last year that they were going to get caught lying. When you have all this illegal immigration, you can sit up there and say, okay, the jobs numbers are great. The CPI, even though it's kind of fucked up, we have more people on it, so it hasn't balanced itself out. Yes, everything is going to go up because these companies are seeing all these new people coming in, so they're going to raise profits. So now we haven't built an excuse to go after big companies. But what they fail to realize is as many positives that they have on that, the negative is you're going to eventually have to deal with an overflow problem, the rising crime, which you're going to blame on who? You need to offload that. You're going to blame that on us. Now, Republicans love immigration because it's for in the moment. They like to control it. They'll allow 30,000 a month. They'll allow that because they can control it. When it becomes rampant, then they get upset, which is what you're seeing now. They're seeing it now. It's too much for them to handle. And they know they're going to get blamed. So remember, Democrats are about excess. Republicans are about in the moment. If you take away nothing else from this channel. And Trump is talking right now in North Carolina. But what was I saying about them job numbers? Nasty work. $818,000. 818,000 jobs. Because people had to take 2 and 3 to make ends meet. Nasty work. Fucking New York Times. All right, we'll use NPR. U.S. added fewer jobs in the past year than initially reported. Did I not call this last year? They took one good month in April and thought that the economy was straight. Then they had another one in September. So mid-spring, well, early spring or mid-spring, or however you look at it, to the start of fall, you had shitty job numbers. JM, exactly what I said. He wants to control it. He don't want to get rid of it. He wants to control it. How you gonna have all these great job report numbers, but I could go outside right now, turn the corner, and go see a now hiring sign? I go look at Dice. There's all these tech jobs. Indeed got all these jobs. Where are these jobs? Told y'all they were lying. We told y'all this. U.S. employers added fewer jobs in a year ending in March than initially reported, according to new figures released by the Labor Department Wednesday. The news comes during an election season in which the strength of the economy is a key issue for voters. The revised figures show total employment in March was 818,000 lower than had been reported, or 0.5% fewer jobs. That suggests employers added 2.1 million jobs during the previous 12 months, not 2.9 as originally counted. When the downward spiral, while the downward revision is not unusual, this year's adjustment is larger than most. It takes a bit of the shine off job growth during President Biden's time in office, which I guarantee you she's not going to take credit for. She's not going to want to take the responsibility. Although even with the lower figure, the 14 million added during his first 3 years in office would outpace that of the 3 previous presidents. Former President Trump oversaw a net loss of jobs due to widespread layoffs during the pandemic. At least they were honest, because they could have just left that part out. The revision is part of a routine annual exercise in which the government checks its monthly jobs numbers, which come from a sampling of employers against much more complete data from state tax records. Wednesday's figures are preliminary. A final tally will be released earlier next year. I'm going to predict it's higher. I'm going to say somewhere in the range of 930. News of slower job growth also comes as the Federal Reserve is monitoring the strength of the labor market ahead of a key decision on interest rates next month. So if the jobs report is bad, interest rates ain't going to be touched. And you think Kamami and them need that. Oh, we know LVC. Don't you just love it when they also tell you that when gas prices go down, it was the president, but when it's not, they gonna blame everybody else? What the fuck? What? How? Oh my God. I'm sorry, but if you work if you're working for 6 figures, there's no reason why you should be doing Uber on the side. There's no way. There's no way. But, let them tell it. We want to rebuild the middle class. Fuck out of here. No, you don't. Again, you build the middle class. What's the first thing that's going to happen? We're not going to look at you for politics. We know what we need to do to keep it there. It's fuck you at that point. We'll say it again. It's fuck you at that point. We got our own shit to deal with. Why Kamami won't do that? 50 cents? Boy, stop. 50 cents a gallon, boy, stop. Even if they found, listen, let me tell y'all something. You want to know how fucked up this world is? I'm finna tell y'all how fucked up this world is. If Tony Stark fucked around and he was real and he created unlimited clean energy, these fuckers would kill him. And I mean that. They would kill him and then take the technology over and charge a motherfucker. That's how scumbag they are. But November 5th is coming. They all gonna learn.
When the tables will turn, what today when the tables will turn? Hey, what today when the tables will turn?
It's coming. They all gonna learn. We're on the precipice of ending Command Me's political career, family. I need y'all to understand. We can end that bitch's, and she's a bitch. We can end her political career November 5th. She can go free. She can go free herself, and she can get out of that observatory where she's living out with the husband, and she can either go get a 10-year job at some university or go on the book tour. She can go write her fucking memoirs, and she can go tell her story for whoever want to pay it. I need that. And let me see what Trump talking about. Probably talking bullshit again. Let's see.
Wasn't so good. Your life savings will be totally wiped out. And if you put somebody like that in there with him, how about him? How about him? She'll destroy our country just like she destroyed San Francisco, just like she destroyed California. With the Trump victory, we will once again have the greatest economy in history. We're going to do things that are going to make us so great so fast. We're going to bring it back. We're going to make America strong again. We're going to make America great again. It's going to be fantastic.
Command Me don't know how to watch no damn.
It's going to be fantastic. So I just want to thank you very much for your support, because I've always had fantastic support from you. Thank you.
Hey, you maggots. Why don't y'all, after this rally, go into that neighborhood of Ashboro where he's at?
We have a job to do. You know, we have a job to do.
Something.
We had some very good polls this morning, despite their charade. I call it the party, the Democrats' party. Do you know 5 people in Chicago were killed in the last little while since that charade that they have going on? They mentioned my name, I think, 271 times. They mentioned the economy like 12 times. They mentioned the border, maybe none. They don't talk about the border. Our great border czar doesn't talk about the border. But they mentioned me more than any other category. I'm now a category. They had me down today as a category. That's all they talk about. Trump. We've driven them crazy. They have Trump derangement syndrome. Mm-hmm. We've driven them crazy, and they should be driven crazy. They've done a terrible job for our country in every single way. There's not a thing they've done well except cheat and lie. They lie about stats. No, they lied about the crime numbers. The crime numbers didn't look bad. Then they found out that many of the worst places weren't included in the numbers. And that was done by the FBI, which is sad. 4 years ago, our country was strong and respected like never before. Our allies admired us. Our enemies feared us because everyone knew that as an American president, I was all about putting America first. That's true. Under my leadership, we rebuilt the United States military, created Space Force, and we made our allies pay their fair share and their fair dues.
Same old shit.
Went to NATO. We say, you're not paying. You got to pay.
Same old shit.
You remember President Bush would go and he'd make a speech. Obama would go, he'd make a speech. They all made speeches. This one didn't even make a speech, this last one. But I went, I said, nobody's paying. You got to pay.
Why should I care?
They said, well, does that mean you won't support us if we don't pay? I said, that's what it means. I had to say that. I got a lot of heat for that. People, the fake news. Oh, that's a lot of fake news. Oh, that's a lot of fake news.
Here we go again with the fake news.
No, the fake news gave me a hard time for that. The fake news was saying, what a terrible thing to say to our allies. Our allies weren't paying. And I said, you got to pay. We were paying for everybody. So they take advantage of us on trade, and then we also pay for their military. That somehow doesn't work. So they had to pay. They paid hundreds of billions of dollars But I said to them, no, that means I will not protect you. I will not protect you. They said, sir, if we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? Used to be Soviet Union, now Russia.
No.
Will you protect us? I said, are you paid? No, let's assume we're not paid. Then you're delinquent, right? Well, yes.
You don't get your
That's an old
services.
real estate
Fuck
term. You're
outta here.
delinquent, yes. No, we will not protect you.
There you
the press
go.
went crazy that I said, and you know what? If I would have said the other way, they would have never paid. Hundreds of billions were sent into NATO. But we defeated ISIS. We killed the world's top terrorists. We secured our borders. We achieved energy independence. We stood up to China. We protected Israel. We made peace in the Middle East with the Abraham
Did you make it rain in
and
Spain?
more. We did things like nobody ever heard of, and we brought our troops mostly back home.
They go
We didn't start
LVZ
any
on the
wars
bullshit
for
already.
79 years it was before. We didn't start wars.
LVZ, he's telling you to get off the
years.
couch.
Everybody said, oh, he's going to start wars with his attitude. No, my attitude kept us out of wars.
Oh,
I stopped.
Hey, LVZ, you want to know what Space Force is? I'm finna help you.
G-Force.
5 teenage champions. G-Force, guardians of space, fighting for good over evil, fighting to defend planet Earth from deadly enemies from space.
That's G-Force. Why are you pissed off at G-Force? He couldn't call it G-Force because it's copyright.
And Kamala, where's Biden? What happened to Biden? Where is he?
Why do you care
He's on
about
a beach.
Biden?
He's on a beach. You know, he's got somebody that thinks he looks great in a bathing
I don't
suit. He
give a
likes to go to a
shit.
beach.
Guess what?
How do you leave here and go on a beach? You can't
Motherfucker, you would leave there and go to your golf course. Shut up.
do it. There are things you just don't do. Walks badly. It's hard to walk in the sand. You know, he
He's
has a
still
hard
talking
time
about
lifting his feet
Biden.
through the sand. And then he grabs the chair. The chair is meant for old
Like
people to lift
Blackbird.
and young kids to lift, like, 4-year-old kids, right? And he can't lift it. He needs a little help. The whole
Then shut the
thing
fuck
is-
up in 2020.
We have
dumb.
crazy. And what happened to our country with inflation and with disrespect from all over the world, and all these wars are starting all over the place. And we're very close to a third world war, and don't kid yourself, because they are laughing, but they're not laughing too much. You're a little worried about a certain person winning the election. We had some very good polls today.
Only good polls you saw was that strip
And if
club you
that
went to in
happens, you're not
Florida.
going to have any third world wars.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Every American was safer under President Trump. In fact, the
Hey,
entire
bitch
world
made.
was
What do you
safer when I
mean? How does he
sat
tell his
behind
lies?
that
Sir, you
beautiful
talking
resolute-
about building a whole damn Iron Dome over the U.S. What do you think them terrorists are going to try? They're going to try to see yo kung fu.
He never said that before. They copy me.
They never threw a missile at us, sir, that y'all let out publicly. They just put it in a backpack and show up somewhere.
They copy me all the time. In that case, it was Republicans that were copying me because they happen to be right. So I don't mind if a Republican.
Hey, Trump, you want to show
copies
me
Any of you
something?
guys
Bring,
want to copy
start
me.
mask.
But it's
Show
a
me
sad thing
something.
to have to say. But they copy me. The
Hey,
Resolute
Trump,
desk,
go
he never mentioned that.
go have
He doesn't
Space
even know
Force
what the hell the Resolute
communicate with
desk is.
Cybertron.
Exactly 3 years ago this month, the weakness and incompetence of Kamala Harris and crooked Joe Biden delivered the most humiliating event in the history of our country, and one of the biggest military disasters
had
in
the
the history of the
economy
world,
fucked
as
up.
far as I'm concerned. No one will ever forget the horrifying images of their catastrophic retreat from Afghanistan. Desperate Afghans fell to their deaths from the wheels of U.S. cargo planes that were 3,000 feet up in the air. Bloodthirsty terrorists poured out of the prisons after Biden and Harris surrendered Bagram, one of the largest air military bases.
This
anywhere
motherfucker
in the
Trump get
world.
back
We
in
spent
office, he gonna create the
billions and
Wildcats.
billions of dollars building it many years ago. And you know, it was important to keep it. I was never leaving that. I would have been out faster than them. I said, that's up. We were there for almost 21 years. And I said, what are we doing? What are we doing here? And we had no
He gonna create
soldiers
cops.
killed for 18 months while I was there, because they knew, don't play around with our soldiers. They were killing them. They were killing them under Obama. Did you see Barack Hussein Obama last night? Take little shots. He was taking shots at your president.
You like him. Now you taking shots. Damn.
And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy. Don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people.
Ooh,
Do I
you
still
gonna
have to
address that? He
stick
said
to
you gotta smoke
policy?
thing thing?
Sir, you must stick to policy. You'll win it on the border. You'll win it with inflation. You'll win it with your great military that you built that they gave away $85 billion worth of it.
You taking shots, huh? Uh-huh.
Especially, I think two things, the economy, inflation, because I view them together. What they've done to inflation, and they caused it with energy. What they did with energy,
economy, inflation. I view them both together.
We were
shit.
Our energy, we would be so dominant all over the world right now.
He
we
told
were
us
already
something new.
energy
Economy,
independent.
inflation
I made you energy independent, but we would
the
be
hole
energy
in the
dominant.
stone.
We'd be paying back debt.
Well, I'm sorry, the hole
We'd
in
be
the part.
reducing your taxes still further. We gave you the largest tax cuts ever. And a lot of good things were going to happen, but now we're just going to have to sort of call it a delay of 4 years. But these people don't have any idea what they're doing. You had 13 heroic U.S. service members were tragically and needlessly killed. I got to know a lot of the relatives, friends, and mothers and fathers of those 13 people. 45 others were horrifically wounded, and $85 billion worth of the best military equipment anywhere in the world was handed over to these people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In fact, Afghanistan is now one of the largest arms merchants anywhere in the world. Did you know that? They're selling our equipment at tremendous prices. They're selling our beautiful. We had 70,000 armored trucks, many of them armored trucks and vehicles. Think of this. We had 700,000 rifles and guns. I actually say, what the hell did they need so many for? 700,000 rifles and guns. We had goggles, brand new, right out of the box. You know, they didn't fight at night because they never had goggles, right? Good fighters. They never had goggles. Now they have brand new goggles, all left by the Biden-Harris administration. Gave them billions and billions of dollars, just gave it to them. And now they sell that equipment because they don't need 700,000 rifles. They need 20,000, little difference. They don't need 70,000 vehicles. They need 500 vehicles. You have to ask yourself, who bought all that stuff in the first place? Who bought it all? How disgusted we're all when we see, all of us are, when we see 3 days ago when we viewed their parade, our military equipment running down the middle of their main avenue, brand new, beautiful, armor-plated trucks, tanks, and vehicles running down the middle, and they're all celebrating because we have stupid people running our government, and she'll be worse than Biden because he wasn't really a believer, but she's a radical left believer. She ruined San Francisco. She ruined California. And if she gets in, our country doesn't have a chance. This calamity is on Comrade Kamala Harris's shoulders. I think her name will be Comrade because I think that's the most accurate name. You know, I've been looking for a name. People are saying, sir, don't do it. You know all my names. They've all worked. They've all been very successful. And I really didn't find one with her. Sir, she's a woman. I said, so is Hillary Clinton. I called her Crooked Hillary. So nobody complained about that, right? Right? Mr. Governor, nobody complained about that. No, I called her Crooked Hillary. I call people names. I call crazy Nancy Pelosi crazy because she's nuts. You know, Biden is really angry. You know, he's very angry. He was so angry the other night, he's like seething. You ever see a guy make a speech? It's such anger and so uncomfortable, just shouting. But he's terrible. He's just terrible. Should have never been there. We all know that. Should have never been there. What they've done to this country is incredible. But she bragged that she would be the last person in the room, and she was. She was the last person in the room with Biden when the two of them decided to pull the troops out of Afghanistan. And by the way, pulling them out was absolutely right.
That's what she said.
I'm the one that got the soldiers down to 5,000 people. I was going to do it, but we were going to get out last. You don't pull the soldiers out first. You let the soldiers stay last. And the head of the Taliban respected me, Abdul. I had conversations with him. After my conversations, not one soldier in 18 months was killed, but you pull the soldiers out last. Milley and these guys, you know, we have great generals, but Milley and Mattis and these guys, they didn't know what the, I call them television generals. The television generals are no good, but the generals that defeated ISIS, for me, were great. We have a great military, but she had the final vote. She had the final say, and she was all for it. You take the soldiers out. If I took that young person right there, about 5 or 6 years old, beautiful young person, and if I said, I gave little details, like about 30 seconds worth of details. Would you take the military out first or last? Sure, I'd take the military out last. But they took it out first. And then we left hostages, we left all of the equipment, we left everything. And we left Bagram, and now China is occupying Bagram. Bagram being 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons. Wouldn't it have been nice to have our big, fat, beautiful base? It was probably built there for that reason. China 1 hour away, and now China is occupying that massive, big base. Some of the biggest runways in the world. They can hold heavier loads than any runways in the world. Under my leadership, we were getting out of Afghanistan, but we were going to get out with dignity, pride, and with strength. When I left office, we had... Be quiet! Shut up!
I don't know what the fuck he's be talking. What is he talking about? Damn. I can't wait for September 10th, family. I can't. I'm taking a day off that day. I got to see that live and direct. I got to see that debate. Bruh, he can't shut up. What is he talking about? My head hurts. Jay Bedford, thank you for the 50 spot. Technically 35, but that's a blessing. And you know, not that. This. Now what you want? What's up?
What the hell are you doing, man? This is horrible. I mean, this man is Peckerwood Ballard. And who can forget the troops, the beautiful troops? They had no helmets. They lost all their gloves. They didn't have finger guards. What the fuck is he talking about?
They lost their shoelaces on their boots.
No boots. They lost their straps. When Biden became president, everybody remembers when I was president, everybody had Nike boots.
That's what
they had on everyone had a Gucci uniform. Now they're homeless right now. They're wearing throwback jerseys. They're looking really sad. Our military is in shambles.
Our troops, I swear to God to you, our troops will be wearing jersey dresses on the battlefield.
They're wearing, who knows, if Kamala becomes president, everybody will be wearing Michael Jordan jersey dresses like Mariah Carey.
Yes.
It's really sad. It's
Fashion Nova will be the official maker and Shein of our troops. Can you imagine a bulletproof vest from Fashion Nova?
When I got mine from Temu, I would get mine from Temu. Everyone knows.
That's China.
Temu.
China, and China's bad.
Temu. As all the songs say, Boo Temu. They really respect me. They give me things at low rates. They really like me. They said, sir, tears rolling down their eyes. Sir, you're so strong and brave. You're the greatest president ever since Abraham Lincoln.
Yes. And when I win, my first official act is to make Hulk Hogan my Secretary of State.
Exactly. And there's a lot of lies about Hulk Hogan saying he doesn't like the blacks, but he said, yes, he said the N-word, but he also says brother. So it's either way.
And
he also
black
said
people, they love to say brother. I'm from New York. I hear it all the time.
Exactly. I hear it. It say, how you doing, brother? What's going on, brother? So I'm cool with the blacks. I'm brothers
cool with the
love
brothers.
Me. I've been to jail.
Did you see my mugshot? My mugshot's been cool with all the brothers.
Exactly. You've seen me go to jail just like the brothers.
Wait a minute. Miss Niecy, you say that I am not shit? Joe Biden is not shit. He is bullshit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, we got to give Niecy credit. I ain't shit too. No one's never been not shit more than me. Everyone knows
You
I'm
know
more
who
not
isn't
shit
shit?
than
You know
anyone
who
who's
isn't
not
shit?
shit.
Omarosa, she wasn't shit, but I can't say that because she's a black woman. But why
She
can't I say
wasn't
that?
shit. That's why I had her thrown out in the bushes. I told that bitch, bye Felicia. That's what I told her. Get
Isn't that
out of
what
here,
the black
bye
people say?
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
That's what that's what he said. He told him, bye Felicia.
I was on TikTok the other day. You guys on TikTok? Boo! No, but wait.
Yeah,
I
I
was on
was
TikTok and they have this new thing going. I mean, we should be talking about the economy. We should be talking about foreign policy. You know what the radical left and the radical Democrats have been talking about? Demure. You know what demure is? I mean, I don't know the definition, but you know what demure is. No, why don't you tell us?
No.
You motherfucker, you tell us what it is since you brought it up. Maybe you should go
Right,
tag
them folks
Vivek
stop
one
wasting
time.
Right. They need to stop wasting my time with meaningless information. That's the problem right now. Our heads getting filled up with so much shit that really don't affect us. We being scared of shit that really don't affect us. Look, it's very simple. These Peckerwoods that had a convention, and they done had this whole convention talking, and they ain't told you what they gonna put in your pocket or on your table. It ain't no reason for you to leave your house for these Peckerwoods.
Facts. I just need to get Nikema Williams out of Atlanta. That's my only task that day. I am make sure she go. She gotta go because she over here in bowling and the migrants down here, and she helping Google and them kick black people out their homes. Nah, can't have it.
See, nah, see that got that. No, because that's the thing. They don't like to acknowledge that they're anti-black too.
Mm-hmm.
And don't feel bad. I called people in DC talking to them about it, and they're like, "Oh my God, you saying the same talking points other people did?" I said, first of all, it's not a talking point. It may be reality.
Right.
People gentrifying us out of our neighborhood, and they are anti-black. And yes, they are opening up businesses in our neighborhoods and not hiring any of the people who been here.
And then say we lazy.
That's what they say. Oh, well, they don't want to come to work. They don't want the job. Did you actually offer them the job?
Right. And did you pay them their fair worth?
Exactly. Did you pay them a wage that was worth living?
Right.
Motherfuckers think you just supposed to come to work, bro.
Oh, we over that.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I be telling people, they were like, that's why I said back at when Trump was in office, crackers talk about, oh, this is the lowest unemployment rate. I said employment don't necessarily mean prosperity. Everybody was employed during slavery. All black people had a job during slavery. Did that equal wealth or a better stage of living? No. Don't hit me with that word salad shit. Show me how we gonna be empowered. And for real, all this cracker babbling about is who gonna do this and who gonna do that. Nothing about what we're gonna do for you. And it's about time us as black people, we acknowledge that if you aren't offering us anything, we can't offer you a vote.
They want accuracy.
Good afternoon,
They don't have to
gentlemen.
be accurate, but we have to be accurate.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about accuracy now. Whatever, Trump. Yes, Miss Niecy.
Hey, KG. Hey, LVZ. How are you both?
I'm good, DC. I'm good.
And any day above ground, live it.
Amen. I'm here at work. I got less than 10 minutes before I bounce. But we, as a people, those who are on call, need to sit our black asses on our couches come November 5th, 2024. These motherfuckers need to Talk time over. Show these motherfuckers. Period.
Give me a
We
line.
ain't playing.
Say, cut the check.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
Surprised like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he just made that face. That's silly.
How am I getting trolled? She just got in the house. Go do your homework.
Leave that baby alone.
Huh?
Tell her
Leave
back
that baby alone.
cut that chizat. Uncle Va love that.
No, I'm talking about she over here trolling. Oh, y'all love it when she trolls me.
She love it on her daddy. Let her.
I ain't got no problem with her loving on her.
She
Hey,
said,
baby.
"Cut that check, bruh," and that
when
ain't
we done?
trolling.
No,
Look.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what she said after that.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Hey,
know,
baby.
she had
She
to get her
being your
partner.
child. Let her be her. Let that baby be.
Nah. There you go. Hey, I want to play you in Uno when I'm done. All right. I beat mommy already.
I beat you already.
You never played me.
Yes, I did.
You played mommy. You never played me.
Well, now I have.
What are you talking? I think this kid's from the future. I really think so. If she beats me, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, KG, I'm getting ready to drop off LVZ. You continue to be blessed. You know I love you, KG, but I cannot stomach the rest of that shit show. I can't. I just can't.
Well, I got the Pepto Bismol for you one time.
No, Pepto can't do for that. But anyway, gentlemen, y'all have a blessed
Go on
day.
and enjoy your day, baby.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, I saw what you did, KG, but I haven't found muted.
That's fine.
All right,
I
bye.
apologize.
Life has definitely been lifing. I'm going to keep you guys updated with.
No, you don't. You being you. You being you. You wouldn't be no. Bye, KG. Bye.
Bye. I'm an asshole. Anyway, hey, LVZ, you want to laugh real fast?
Shit, let's do it.
All right, so check this out. So the DNC was happening, right?
Right.
So allegedly, I heard Matt Walsh showed up there in a disguise. I don't know why. At least Charlie Kirk was
Yeah, he was
he was troglodyte
sitting out
enough to show his full face.
there. Yeah, he was sitting out there with the young Turks. I saw him.
Yeah. Guess who else showed up?
Who?
Tabernacle.
I'm here at the DNC. Is this Mr. Fascist Byron Donalds?
Yeah.
What the?
Why are you there, sir?
Somebody trolled him.
Somebody trolled him.
Good job.
Somebody trolled him.
I wish I was there.
Joshua Martin.
He should have threw a bag of biscuits at him.
Shit.
If I ever see Byron Donalds, I'm gonna have a bag of Oreos and just give them to him. Say, "These for you, partner." You already know.
He can't get that. You got to. He Jamaican. Remember, you got to get him a bag of them tamarind balls. Pause. You know, he ain't gonna eat that American food. You know that.
That's right. He Jamaican. That's right.
You gotta fuck around and get him some of them plantain chips.
Yeah.
You gotta give him the green ones. Don't give him the sweet ones. Give him the green ones.
I'm gonna give that motherfucker a couple of bag of mangoes and say
How
they from
you get
a white
cooked in
man.
8 seconds?
It's cool.
Why
man.
is he even there? Because he wants to see what the fun look like. Somebody. He wants to see what the fun look like. I saw somebody put up a video talking about they showed the white people on a boat, and then on the other side, black people were having fun. They were like, "That's what the RNC looked like. That's what it should be."
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, and that must be the wife. That got to be the wife.
Yeah.
Or that's Rachel Nichols. I don't fucking know. How you get trolled like that? Look at this.
You notice he ain't surrounded by black people.
Facts. So sad.
That's why he came, for real. That's why he's there, y'all. People want to know why he there. He there that's the most black people he been around. Even that joint where he was sitting up there smoking cigars with Wesley Hunt and Sage Steele, he still wasn't with black people. That was the most black people he'd been around since then.
Yeah.
And you know that wasn't no fun.
See, hey, by the way, this is people going in the booth. You gonna ask what? Because you see two people qualified for the race and it said they ran unopposed. Okay, they ran unopposed. Nobody wanted to go against them. But yeah, you're gonna lose on November 5th, sir, and that's gonna be funny as hell. If I were you, I would not be on this app.
For real. If you going unopposed and you lose and nobody running against you.
No, somebody's running against him. I'm just saying, in his race, the primary, nobody ran against him. Nobody ran against this Carrie Lerner chick. If he loses to this woman, he better stay off this app. I will troll him to death. Here we go.
I hope he do. If he lose, you know what? I'm gonna send him a copy of that. She's just not that into you.
Oh, you know that wife leaving. So this is Kid Rock. Okay, he's probably doing a racist song.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it be blowing me when black people be like, they had Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, they had Hulk Hogan and Kid Rock. I'm not mad they had better talent at the DNC.
Right.
If you gonna have a concert, have the best shit there. I'm not mad about that.
And have Lil Jon. Why not?
Why not?
Come outside.
Yeah. DJ Khaled, we the best. If they really wanted to do something, you know what they should have done, right?
What they should have done.
If I ran the DNC, you know who would have been there? Lil Durk would have been there, nigga.
Lil Durk?
Lil Durk. I'd had Durk EO up in that jump. Singing Free Pooh Shiesty. I'd had Kamala saying Free Pooh Shiesty. I'm telling you, I'd had her singing it, getting, bitch, I bought my own fire. I bought it in the, I'd had her out that joint singing that shit. Come on, man. Get it back in blood, kid grab.
Get back in blood.
Come on, kid. Look. Kamala, Joe Biden back that joint. You know Hunter know all the words. He love.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck your head up. You know what she should have done?
What?
If I'm the DNC, this is what I do. I go tell Caitlin Clark, get on that plane.
Caitlin Clark.
I tell her, get on that plane to Chicago. It's not that far.
Her Angel already there.
Yeah, she already in Chicago. But here's the nasty work about that. They didn't even show her in that highlight from the first night. That's that nasty work.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You get Caitlin Clark on there. All them racist white conservatives run over there.
Man, yeah, they will. They'll get more votes.
They're gonna be conflicted. They're gonna be like, we love her so much because she's somehow better than that black girl, but
she
might be a Democrat.
Black girl. We can't hate her.
Exactly. So
yeah, they'll be mad.
We might have to be Democrats.
That's a hell of a move. That would have. Damn it, we've got to be Democrats.
I don't even like them.
I don't even like these.
Caitlin.
That's Caitlin. We can't go against her. Serious. I had Durkio. We had a whole. Come on, cause you in Chicago. I had Lil Durk, Chief Keef.
What about
I'd have had a King Von. I'd have had a King Von Merle.
Lady.
I'd have had Rest in Peace Duck. All of that in there. I'd have had
You got Lil Reese.
Right. I'd have bought all sides of the rap together. I'd have bought all the drill rappers from all sides.
And have a piece of cord right there on the stage.
Peace jump. Tell them vote blue no matter who.
And they all do a song. Lord.
Yep. Nah, they're gonna do a song called Ballads Over Blicks.
Ballad over the Blicky.
Yeah, Ballad over the Blicky. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, look. They don't know how to do that shit. I would have done that shit. I wouldn't have voted for him, but I'd have watched it. Shit.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, I watched a whole bunch of voters come inside.
Don't speak such poppycock. Fourscore and
No. You were
7
not
years
going to tell me about the poppycock, okay?
That's balderdash.
Okay.
All right.
The only cock, and I'm from Nigeria. By the way, of UK, I don't say pause. Is your cocker spaniel, sir?
No, I speak of the Caucasus caves and hills that I come from. I'm an original British man.
Where have you been, sir? We do not engage in cages or caves, sir.
Nigel, don't you speak to me with that tone.
I am the Nigerian prince with no name, sir. No. I have no name. Do not call me Niger or Niger, sir.
That is your name, Prince Nigel.
No,
that is what I do. I'm a British man.
Your name is Kunta, sir. It is Kunta, sir. Okay?
Kunta? No, no. I prefer Nigel.
I have seen your orders on the takeaway, sir. You are not fit to talk to me, sir. Okay?
Listen, what do you mean you've seen my orders?
I've seen your orders, sir.
Look,
okay?
Well,
why
I love exquisite. Well, my cuisine is exquisite, sir. I won't have you question my taste in cuisine, sir.
I question an individual, sir, a person who orders hyena head stew. I question that, sir.
First of all, it was tartar. I have you know.
How do
hyena head stew tartar? You bushmeat eating bastard.
Powder, sir.
You bushmeat eating bastard. You're the one that ate rhinoceros knuckles. And you have the audacity. They told me
it was cow foot.
Oh, no. You knew full well that was 100% rhinoceros, sir.
You Escher bastard, you. I knew. See, family, you do not, I repeat, you do not engage with anyone from Escher. You do not do that. They think they're so high and mighty, sir.
That's
you
right.
Swear you're from King's Cross.
I'm from the Aryan God. My family didn't bathe until 1812.
Well, that is your family, sir. Okay? My lineage at least knows what to do with water, sir. Somewhat.
Of course you do. I drug your lineage across 7 seas and sold you.
Sir, just because my lineage was given a name from one of your knaves does not give you the right to overtalk me and underscore what I have done, sir. You are not to do that, sir. Or we
Listen,
will go.
I will never underscore what you've done.
We've
stolen it all.
3, sir. I was a master of Dudley in Street Fighter 3rd Strike, sir.
Now you're a master of Beta in the streets of Wales.
No, we're not. No, we're going to Trafalgar Square. So I want everybody to see it, including Adonis, who has that YouTube channel. Maybe the day we fight, he will be over there, and he will show, and I will show that we, from the immigrant side of Britain, are better than you.
Well,
you are tongue-tied, sir.
No, I must admit that I am conflicted because I want you to put a thrashing upon the buttocks of Adonis. I actually will root for you.
Thank you,
those
sir.
battles.
Thank you, sir. And just for the record, sir, I am, even though I am Nigerian, I am not a fan of Israel Adesanya. I am glad that he got knocked out, sir. I'm glad he got choked.
Nor am I. Nor am I. I am not.
And by the way, you are met. You FBAs. Yes, you are not excluded from this next one. We all know that Anthony Joshua would knock out Deontay Wilder. Yes,
it's been known. You FBA block bastards. You're Muhammad Ali.
Listen,
you're Mike Tyson. Everyone knows Lord Henry Cooper was the greatest boxer to ever have lived.
Nigel Benn, sir.
That's the Dog Destroyer. Chris
Dr.
Eubanks.
Who, sir?
Chris Eubanks. Lloyd Hunnigan.
Wait. Frank Bruno, sir.
Exactly. They talk of Sugar Ray Leonard.
They
Balderdash,
said
Ricky Houghton.
the second time that Frank Bruno had to see Mike Tyson shit himself, sir. He shat himself.
He shot himself was shotted. As
The
it was
shot
written.
was shattered.
The only reason Frank
Ricky
lost
Hatton
that he
ate
felt
too much
pissed.
before the fight.
Everyone
Sir.
knows he likes sausage and peas.
Facts. That is what you Americans say. Floyd only beat Ricky because it was in America. If he was in the UK, he would have had a shot.
He would have definitely won because those turnbuckles are rigged in the United States. When Ricky
you FBAs
head
are upset.
crashed into the turnbuckle and
Lenny
he smacked
Henry
to the
is
ground.
funnier than Dave Chappelle.
Indeed. Indeed.
Bastards.
Nothing but bastards. See, look.
See, we can do some dumb shit like that. That's that dumb shit. That's how conservatives sound.
No bullshit. For real.
Conservatives and Jamaicans.
Yeah. And motherfucking and black British Nigerians who be telling FBAs they not from America. That's how you saying.
Did you see that video of Jamaican woman saying that Jamaica is not an African country?
Yeah, we know it's not in Africa.
But when we said that it was Afrocentric, they shouted us down, talking about out of many one people. Like if you take away the curry and the Asian influence, it'd still be Jamaica.
Yeah. That's it.
But y'all probably would have access to beaches. Oh, Jesus.
Dang.
I actually
Do the mathematics.
Yeah.
Math don't lie.
Dang. Why you doing like that?
We just gotta tell it. We just gotta tell it. Maybe if y'all do to stop saying that line, y'all would have beach access. Maybe y'all wouldn't be out there dancing for donuts.
That's fucked up. Don't do
Ain't
that.
fucked up. This is the damn truth. Do you know they have $100 million cruise terminal they're building down there now?
Yeah, I know. And they supposed to have control of all of that.
All of it.
All of it. For there's no
There's supposed to be
reason.
at least 10 Jamaican families that run that island.
Right. It is no reason Jamaica should be poor anyway. Jamaica should be a utopia. It's too much money that goes over there every year. And they don't get to see or enjoy none of it.
Jamaica should be the 52nd state.
The white lady who owned the Mavericks get all the money. Ain't that fucked up?
Ain't
that fucked up? All the money. Yeah, that sound like a joke. I'm not bull. I just say it in the I say it in a humorous way, and I also try to break it down to its smallest form. The easiest way to say it is most of the money that goes into Jamaica goes to the company Sands, and that's owned by Sheldon Adelson, who died. And he's dead, but his wife, who is a ultra Zionist and conservative Republican, she now just bought the Mavericks from Mark Cuban.
Yep.
Remember, I did a video talking about Kyrie may be in trouble because the lady who owns the Mavericks, you know, this is a serious Zionist. So, but
we mean go easy on the Yardies. These are the same Yardies who sat up there and told Janelle Bromfeld that she was ugly as hell and then got pissed at her boyfriend for saying it out loud. I'm not going easy on them.
Look.
It's funny. It's funny. All the Americans are doing all the press tours and they're getting all the attention and respectively, the other countries are like, yeah, you know, we're gonna get y'all asses in LA. We training right now. Jamaica is conspicuously quiet. What happened to that investigation that y'all was supposed to do about what went on in Paris?
I think I sent you something on Twitter. Did you see it?
The thing in the DM?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your video, right?
It was a clip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it.
I think it was on the Olympics. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, you said
Was it
the
about the break
breakdancing.
dancing? There you
Yeah.
go. Look, check it out real quick.
You know how Puerto Ricans ain't invent breakdancing? The only people mad about that shit is us.
That's a hell of a yo. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a hell of a point.
There you go. Get her the Tanya treatment. Think about that shit. Hey, somebody put that on Twitter. How you know Puerto Ricans ain't invent hip hop? The only people who care about this breakdancing person is FBA. Jamaicans don't care. Do you hear a bunch of Jamaicans speak? Now what the bomber cloud? What the Ross cloud?
What the Ross cloud y'all dance plan floor from? I'm tell. The two clothes
Why she
y'all
hop around like kangaroo now?
Come on, yeah. Let the Jamaicans start dancing on the floor like that. His mama come outside talking about, yo, are we out of money? I'm me just buy them clothes for you. You're not buying nothing, yeah. Come off from it. Go in our house.
I was thinking about that shit today, and I was clipping this, and I said let me send this kid grab it, because I don't think people thought of this shit until yesterday when we was just talking
in the competition.
No, and think about it. That whack ass breakdancing all across the world. The only people complaining are Black Americans and white Americans.
Mm-hmm.
White Americans, people like white Americans, I was like, yeah, I watched the Daily Show and shit. And they was complaining. You know why? They like, shit, we know who we stole it from.
Right.
And that ain't breakdance. Mm-hmm.
We damn sure ain't stealing from no Caribbean.
And we ain't stealing right.
White people were not in them Caribbean neighborhoods in the 80s.
Right. And they wasn't learning from no Puerto Rican.
Fact.
They
let a
from
Trinidadian tell them to go to Jamaica.
Right.
They could have hopped a cab or the train to go to a Caribbean neighborhood in the 80s to go get some Caribbean food. That motherfucker said, listen, we going to Jamaica. And you know how much them tickets were back then. Go on Air Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Well, you had to go to Jamaica and actually do shit to keep yourself from being going crazy on that island. So they TV, if you didn't have a satellite dish, you couldn't get no TV. Except the local program, and anything was fucked up. But you know, let y'all tell it. Let y'all tell it.
Look, if you on code, I love you. Is all I'm saying. All across the world. But we got to keep it G when we talking about the fam here. The people that's in this damn country right here. Why is it up to us to fight for and advocate for every damn group around the world? Look, Haiti won a damn revolution. They won a damn country. Nobody asked, hey man, why the Haitians ain't got nothing to say? No, it's always what the niggas in America got to say. What y'all got to say, FBA? Hold up. We are 13% in a white supremacist country. All we did was fought out of slavery.
Oh, it's actually 15
fought
now.
out of Jim Crow and still keep fighting.
It's actually 15 now, brother, as of 2022.
Okay, there we more than 15%. You know that, bro.
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, I was muted. I had to get some stuff done. What's up, kid?
Yeah.
Bro. What's up, bro?
What's up? It's actually a legend. Don't forget, you got to also add 8% because we don't do the census. So
yeah, that's why I said we more than that.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Yeah,
but like I said, still think about it, bro. That's still a minority of the population. Why is this specific minority? Why are we the specific minority the whole world looks to say something? Think about it. That white lady in Israel was sitting there saying that Black Americans was going to be the problem for Israel. Huh? By not thinking about your ass? How we doing that?
Right. Y'all see this, right?
Who that?
They say it's two Africans wearing a shirt saying our black job is voting. The fuck?
Well, they
want $25 for this.
That's Roland Martin had that shirt on.
I'm sure he did. With his security.
Yeah. Roland Martin had one of them. He had a triple X on him.
Speaking of him, I almost unsubscribed from Lucas when I heard that video. He did.
What?
Oh yeah, that one. He praised him.
I wanted to unsubscribe that motherfucker so bad. I was like, bro, ain't no way you out here defending Roland Martin. I almost unsubscribe.
Come on,
Might as
man.
well do it.
Wait,
I better go.
Oh my God, he got shot.
No, I didn't.
What the fuck was that?
A float. I'm working, man. Damn. He ain't working.
You said a float?
A float. It's called an L cart. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that's float.
Yeah.
Oh, you on your black job?
Yeah, shut up.
Hey, look. Real talk though. That come on, man. Don't do Lucas like that. We know he be pandering.
Man, I was like, ain't no way this motherfucker.
What? You ain't hear he was talking shit about FBA like 3 weeks ago.
He said something about what?
Yeah.
He said,
He
y'all
said
ain't
something,
shit
what
to
was
say, go on the couch.
Right. He was like, we ain't shit. Talking about we gonna vote on the couch. We don't know shit. Seriously.
Now he getting into it with Afro.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
If Afro taught you, then you're gonna get mad.
I was on this motherfucking live lighting his ass up.
I ain't gonna lie. I give him credit for going over there with them trolls. I remember one live we watched that shit had me. I was like, Jesus.
Lucas is smart, and I understand. Look, this is the thing. I feel Tariq and all of them, but I'm just as skeptical of both of them. You know what I'm saying? I look at both of them the same way. The difference is Roland wears his shieldness on his sleeve. Some people kind of hide who they shield for. Either way, I ain't fucking with either one of them. You gotta offer me something. You can't tell me I can look, if I can negotiate with Trump, I can negotiate with hers. Ain't nothing more devious gonna happen to us under hers that's gonna happen under Trump. Ain't nothing more devious gonna happen under Trump that's gonna happen under hers. We gonna have to adjust either way.
Right. Let me ask the Democrats something real quick. This what y'all gonna vote for and tell us to go outside?
Some breaking news in the CNN right now. The job growth has been far weaker in the U.S. than originally reported. That is according to new data just coming in this morning. Let's get right to CNN's Matt Egan. What's the headline, Matt?
Jim, 818,000 fewer jobs were added during the period between April 2023 and March of this year. We were bracing for these revisions to come out and show that job growth was weaker, and that is what we got. This is probably on the high end of the expectations. Some of the forecasters had been saying probably around few 100,000 jobs. Goldman Sachs had said maybe up to 1 million. So this is on the higher end. We're seeing some of the biggest revisions downward in sectors that include manufacturing, leisure and hospitality, professional and business services. Of course, some sectors actually added more jobs than were previously known. Private education, health services, transportation and warehousing. We look at the market.
I wonder why.
Well, look. Come on. I mean, to be honest, do you ever really believe when the president be talking about any one of them?
No, but if you're gonna consistently tell everybody that the economy is great, we're adding all these jobs, we're putting up record job numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna be hella skeptical. Even if Trump said it, I'm gonna be hella skeptical. Show me them numbers.
He did say that. He did say
like
that.
He said, I'm always seeing for hiring signs everywhere where I stay at.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. He did.
Right.
Trump did say that shit. He said the same shit. And guess what? I'm always saying niggas under bridges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still see motherfuckers under bridges. So either somebody lying or they just didn't get the news about all these jobs. Yeah, seriously, yesterday, remember I told you we gotta go to the hospital today to visit my son's mom.
Mm-hmm.
When you drive past when you driving past the Capitol area and past the Watergate and you buy all of this expensive ass property that you can't really afford to live in DC, you hit a certain part where you hit a bridge before you go to Georgetown and you see people sleep in tents under a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And right next to them, you see a gas station that say, what? $4.93 for regular, $5.87 for
for ultimate.
Yeah, and like $6 for the premium. And I'm like, bro, if motherfuckers can pay this gas, why is people sleeping under bridges like 20 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
But we got 800,000 new jobs. Man, eat a dick. No, we don't. You lying. So I never believe that shit. And look, is it still a skid row in California?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least in the next 3 years until they clean up the Olympics.
It's one in LA. It's one
down
in
here.
Oakland. It's one in Frisco. Where you at?
Atlanta.
See? Look, it's seriously skid rows. But like in DC, they making it. They got motherfuckers just sleeping in schools and just right, bro. I don't see where all these jobs at. So, I mean, do we ever really believe that shit?
No, but again, if you're gonna consistently keep going outside saying you creating record number of jobs, okay, cool. Let me see them numbers, even though they fudged. And now the news is done turned on this man, and Command me gonna have to answer that.
They should.
She gonna have to answer that because you know they're gonna make her talk about the economy tomorrow. Now,
let her talk.
I want to hear it.
Let her talk. But again, then we're gonna hear Trump say, "Under my thing, we had the greatest economy," and then we're gonna go, "Hold up, nigga.
Hold up,
fact check."
It was great, but it wasn't the greatest. There's a difference between great and the greatest.
I was about to say, I don't even know if it was great. It was all right.
Yeah, as long as you got money in your pocket, it was great.
I was about to say that nigga no. I always
was
got
$1.99 for a gallon. It was great.
Gas wasn't no $1.99.
I had $1.99 in New York.
Where?
In Brooklyn. It's because I had.
It wasn't no $1.90. It wasn't no $1.99 here in DC area.
I know not in DC, but here's the thing. You know what he said. You know what helped him though. People in California weren't complaining as much about the gas because gas was under $5. They wasn't complaining as much.
Yeah, they weren't complaining as much. Yeah, they wasn't. But do the president control the gas prices?
No.
So then what the fuck are we talking about?
We ain't talking about nothing.
Right. So hold on. Yeah, you brought that silly shit up. And I know you know just as good as I know that the president.
I'm not giving them credit for it. I'm not giving them credit for it.
Right, but you just did.
I didn't give him credit for that.
You said
I'm saying it generally as people out there that look at that and they keep saying, yo, Trump gave me lower gas price. They don't know.
But you know better than that. It's your job as a brother. It's your job as a brother with more information and enough savvy and enough intelligence to know how to convey that message, to not just further continue that ignorance and give them the correct information.
I give them the correct information.
No, he ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, I give them correct information all the time. That's why I told them even 2 years ago, y'all can't be up there on your social media saying Biden dropped gas prices, but then months later, Saudi Arabia come outside and say he tried to manipulate the price. You gonna give him credit for that too, or y'all what y'all gonna do? Blame the Republicans?
Right. He don't got nothing to do with gas prices.
Right. And
He
they
don't
gonna
have
learn.
shit
They
to
gonna
do
learn
with
now without that
the,
petrodollar. They really gonna learn.
the only time they had anything to do with the gas was when Hugo Chavez cut a deal with him, and that was with Bush. When he cut a deal when it was a starvation all over the motherfucking world because they was in a war in Saudi Arabia. So it wasn't no time to be distributing no damn, oil when Iraq in the middle of a war. So that was the only time the president actually struck a deal that had anything to do with gas prices. But that was George Bush, and that was a Hail Mary joint because everybody was starved. But Venezuela was nationalizing their fuel, so they worked with them.
Right.
Y'all people look that up. Yeah, LVZ ain't just the weed smoking sports guy, and ain't just this mad black guy. It's a method to my madness. I love y'all.
If you put Costco gas in your car, and you put Costco gas in your car, you better ask where they got that gas from.
Hell no, I only put Walmart gas in my damn car.
You hear this nigga?
Shit, I put BJ 90. I will go to motherfucking BJ's and put that 93 in my car. And look, their 93 work just as good as anybody else. And it's look like bro
I ain't
said.
mad at you.
That shit 397. I'm gonna get my gas. I don't care about
397.
Gas prices gonna drop to 2. What is it? 293 in my state. Well, my
nah, I got used 93.
Oh, you got a truck, right?
Nah, I got Lexus. I got used premium gas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about them luxury cars.
Yeah, you got use motherfucking premium gas. But yeah, the shit, yeah. That's why I be laughing. I was like, I know people know this, right? Like, we can't.
Honestly, I don't think they know, brother, because a lot of the simple shit, like they don't even get. Like
exactly.
I got argued with people talking about, yo, so why y'all not getting to command me over this foreign policy? She's like, that ain't her job. You could literally Google it in 30 seconds. It'll tell you the vice president in charge of foreign policy. It's been like that since the 70s.
People need to say what they really mean to say. We don't.
You don't want to blame her.
No, we don't care. I don't care. As long look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is a black person's foreign policy. As long as you don't send my child to no war, we good. I don't care about your foreign policy. It's what you're doing here. I'm nobody in the middle of motherfucking. All right, that hood is gone. So I can't say Bury Farm. Nobody in James Creek that I grew up with is worried about. I wonder where Kamala stand on Israel. What is her policy with Syria? None of us care. That does not affect us. We're not going there. They're not coming here. And as long as you don't send my child to war, I don't give a damn. So it's hard for me to grill you on some shit I don't give a fuck about.
Unfortunately, they don't want to learn. This is all about anybody but Trump. They even said it on the news the other day. It's anybody but Trump. We're back to that again. They said they would vote for Biden in the grave.
Who said that?
Somebody online on TV said they would vote for Biden in the urn. Then
why are you falling for that bullshit? You know what that? No, you are. Because I'm gonna tell you why. You think that person wasn't gonna vote for Biden anyway? That person didn't vote for. You think that the other day that person was just like us, and then just went, "Oh no, anybody but Trump." No, them people already are who they are. Let people be who they be. That's what that is.
But you know, everybody fake. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, especially on TV. You said on TV. You ain't never seen LVZ on TV. I live around here. I be saying that shit. I be like, how they catch me?
Why don't you go on WJFK one time and just say, man, fuck all you Peckerwoods?
I go on C-SPAN and be firing them up.
No, we know that, but
Yeah,
I
5
want to see you
seasons.
on some local TV, but like, yo, man,
I
what? I don't
was
even
on.
like these Peckerwoods.
I was in Baltimore doing Freddie Gray. I was. They got a little. My folks got a little bit of footage of that one. I was because they was doing little slick shit. I see what they do. They had them talking to this lady. I hate to sound like uppity.
Go ahead.
They was talking to this lady who lived in one of them row houses in Baltimore. If y'all from B-more, y'all know what I'm talking about. And the places was kind of ran down, and she was just on her porch looking down the street at all the people gathering together. She had her bonnet on and her little nightgown sitting on her porch, and they asking her questions. She was like, well, I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. And I said, hey, brother, you mind if I answer some questions? And then me and him got into, he got to asking me. And somebody called me and was like, hey, man, I just seen you on the news, man. Yay, you tore their ass up. I said, you should have saw what they was trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to make us seem stupid.
Right. Right. Thank you, Tori. And it said, Tori, know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but that was, yeah. But that's my only issue, bruh. No, black people, Trump ain't shit. But Kamala ain't shit. We already knew that. Right. We knew that in 2020.
Which one ain't shit. You gonna take though? That's what you gonna take shit or you want some change?
That's the thing. Whoever was gonna vote for Biden is gonna vote for Biden. Whoever gonna vote for Trump, that's why I don't even argue with niggas who be like Trump 2024. I say you niggas was saying Trump 2020 and he lost. You niggas was saying Trump 2016. Right. That's what I'm saying. You niggas was always on Trump nuts. And you niggas was always on Biden ball sack and Democrat dick riders. I'm not here to persuade either one of them. I'm not here to tell you one better than the other one. I'm here to tell you both of them ain't shit and why, and they ain't doing nothing for you either way. Couch 2024 with his motherfucking vice president love seat and a write-in for recliner.
Not sectional.
I was thinking futon, but sectional could,
I like
hey,
sectional.
you like sectional's all right now. I ain't gonna lie. Section. So what you saying is sectional and recliner versus couch and love seat. I don't know, y'all. This is a rough election. Only thing I know now is beanbag chair and futon.
Beanbag chair for Secretary of State.
Lord
We're
have
going
mercy.
to look at Joe Biden much the way we look at Martin Luther King Jr. When he said in his speech, it does not matter how long you live, but how well you live. And I'll say the same thing about Joe Biden.
Hold on. I'm sorry. People. Go back again. What the fuck did I hear?
You heard it.
People are going to look at Joe Biden much the way we look at Martin Luther King Jr. When he said in his speech, it does not matter how long you live, but how well you live. And I'll say the same thing about Joe Biden. People are going
to... Hey, Slim, what is lace in them butter biscuits? Can somebody explain to me what are they sprinkling on these butter biscuits? Is it coon and cinnamon? Hopping Bob
is
honey?
That fish fry flour?
Jungle bunny jelly. What are they putting on
that's
the
America's
butter
favorite
biscuit?
sharecropper. He said that shit last night. Yesterday, sorry. He said that yesterday morning. And I'm looking at this man. I'm like,
all of the king
not
children.
Just say that.
if I was any of the king children, should whoop. They should jump this motherfucker as soon as he left.
Yeah,
MSNBC
jump this
studio.
motherfucker and then go pick up Marcel and do a campaign rally.
Right. Around his house. Ain't nobody we gonna think, nigga, what?
I told you that when they found that clip and put it around Martin saying we coming to DC to get our check, that pissed them off, boy.
What part of Martin Luther King
is Joe Biden?
With it like, people go, no, we gonna think of the crime bill. We gonna think of our uncle doing 20 years when we think of Joe Biden. We what?
Yeah, or my uncle that got deported.
Right.
Just for a little bit of weed, he got deported. Ain't couldn't come back.
God.
So he couldn't.
And now they selling it.
And now they selling it.
Look, I was about to say now they selling it. That's the insult, the injury, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Fucking with crime bill Biden. That's what people gonna remember. That's not what. Let me tell you something.
You want something?
Nobody's gonna remember him like. So who gonna vote? We got quite a few people in here. I want to know by one or two. One, if y'all gonna vote for the Joe Biden day. Two, if you're not going to vote for the Joe Biden day, give me the thumbs down emoji if it's hell no. Because I want to know if it's going to be a Joe Biden holiday, somebody going to vote for it.
You want some of this fried chicken?
Hey, man. Come on, man. Who ain't gonna vote, man? It's Joe Biden day.
That's what I'm saying.
You not voting for Joe Biden? Come on, William, you ain't patriotic.
In fact, you gotta vote for one or the other, brother. Yo, what they say? Yo, voting, they suppressing the vote. Voting is on the line this election. Your right to vote.
I'm saying, look. Wrestling Reed got so many thumbs down. I don't even know. I done ran out of curse words to say no. That is hell fucking motherfucking damn shit snot sneeze no. That ain't just hell no.
Now hold on. While we get some more, you eating this fried chicken right here?
What is that?
Fried chicken with water in a pan. And salt.
Nah, that ain't no damn fried chicken. That's some chicken that was in a pan with water. You just heard what you said.
This white people, bro.
That's not fried chicken. Come on, man. You know that's not fried chicken.
You can't fry this shit in some water.
Somebody had something to say about that.
Motherfuckers saw them Asians making them gyozas and dumplings with just a little bit of water and to get the syrup on it. They thought they was doing something.
That's what I'm about to say. They always see some shit that we do and think, hey, we can do it quicker and easier.
At least Christina was honest. She said she voted for Trump. At least she honest.
Yeah, but she always was gonna vote for Master Trump. This what I say to any of you niggas who think like any of that shit you voting for is helping black people. This is all I think when I be hearing this.
These niggas, plantation niggas.
This is what I say about all of y'all who vote for any of these.
There are people of all races who have no generational wealth. There are also many black people with generational wealth. So who is we? Girl, you don't even know who your we is.
These niggas, plantation niggas.
This every time they say some shit questionable. This what you go ahead, Kid Gravity. That's what you go ahead. Anytime somebody,
fuck dancing niggas.
That's what you go ahead off the.
Wait, Curly Girl said Pacifically.
These niggas, plantation niggas.
Wait. Curly Girl said, if you think I'm gonna pacifically vote for Kamala, I mean, that's fine. You don't want to vote for her pacifically. Now, are you gonna vote for Trump Atlantically? Let me know. Let me know.
I'm about to say.
Or are you gonna vote for the couch golfically?
Yeah. Are you Are you golfically voting for the couch?
Facts. Golfically. We need to do that.
Look,
I'm golfically voting for the couch.
Hey, look, kid, because she streamingly seems confused.
Facts. We got to hardlinically get her right to where we need to get her.
Right, I get what you're saying, baby, but I don't get what you're saying. That's all I'm saying.
Pacifically.
Are
you gonna go northernly pacifically? Because northernly you could be amendable, or you're gonna go south pacifically where you're already there.
Oh, you like the rock.
You like the rock. Yeah, South Pacifically.
Yeah. South Pacific.
You gotta be cussing out referees and people saying, you know who I am. I don't fuck around.
She might be mountain Pacifically.
But you got to understand the mountain Pacifically ones, they're a little rocky.
Yeah.
They're a little rocky. You got to watch them.
That's true.
You got to watch them.
That's true.
Because one issue is a whole landslide. God forbid an underlining issue starts to shake them up. Boy, everybody in trouble.
We like you though, baby. We get what you saying.
We go.
We get you, baby. Hey, look, that's right. Laugh with us.
Laugh with us.
That's right. Laugh with us. We are not.
Look, she turned somebody. Now somebody's thinking about it pacifically.
Look at Curly Girl.
Curly Girl.
Hey, Curly Girl, damn right.
Call you.
And what Pacific place is the couch gonna be, baby? I might want to be sitting next to you.
Facts. And please be Pacific.
Exactly. Be Pacific about where the couch sit.
Right.
Because VZ might come sit with you, baby.
Facts. I mean, we already know Byron Donaldson, and they're already Atlantically inclined to go stay on the conservative side. They
exactly. And they say Curly Girl, it sounds like a sister, so we know Byron Donaldson and them don't want to sit with you at all.
At all.
At all.
You don't know nothing about no Harrows. That man went to STK.
No bullshit.
How you just gonna walk through there like people ain't gonna recognize you, Mister? We shouldn't be talking about Jim Crow. What? You went to Atlanta and said that, sir? Atlanta.
That nigga serious, man. That nigga
Atlanta.
Serious. That nigga went
LBC,
back.
I want you to understand this. We're gonna go back to reality now. Specifically, this man came to Atlanta and told people that live in Atlanta and probably have roots in Atlanta since the 40s, you shouldn't talk about Jim Crow.
No, then they had it, but while telling them they had it better when they was in it.
Your mama wasn't even up here yet. That's the funny part. Your mama wasn't even here yet.
Motherfucker, look, you ain't even paying attention to if it was a group of black people there. Hold on.
Your daddy got hyped because in Scarface they mentioned the country of Panama.
No, but Kid Gravity, think about it. A motherfucker like you, I'm going back to what you said now. So a motherfucker is in the front of a group of black people in Atlanta telling them not to talk about Jim Crow while saying, but you had it better in Jim Crow. Not even realize, look, while your family wasn't here during Jim Crow, not realizing you might be talking to a victim of Jim Crow. Man, hold up. So you saying I had it better when my uncle got lynched?
I had it better when they were shooting water hoses.
They spit in my grandma's face and chased my grandfather to Maryland. That's when I had it better.
Y'all had it better when they were feeding the kids to alligators.
That's when I had it. I had it better when if they caught me at a voting booth, I was hanging at the voting booth.
Right.
That's when I had it better.
Imagine if one of y'all said, well, you know what? Maybe you should go back to Jamaica when y'all had it better with them child posses down there.
Right.
My Lord.
We had it better when they was Emmett Till and Medgar Evers niggas. That's when we
they
had
were burning Harlem.
Right. Blowing up churches. We had it better. Because the family was together. Yeah, they all died together too.
Oh, well, sir, you had Bumpy Johnson making money. Nigga. Okay, and the Negro Leagues, them players were making money too. And the owners of those teams were making money. It was still Jim Crow.
What about that? Kid, what about that Sidney Poitier? What about him?
What about him?
What about that Harry?
Okay, and Bill Cosby. What about Bill Cosby, sir?
See what I'm saying? They've been doing that for years, y'all.
What about the Chitlin Circuit? It was still Jim Crow.
Think about it. They do that thing. What about Mantan Moreland?
Oh my God.
What about Stephen Fetchit? He was. What about Uncle Ben?
Oh, I see you have all these Michael Jackson songs on there. Where do you think he grew up in?
Racist as Indiana.
Where do you think his lineage grew up in, sir? He was on the tail end of Jim Crow when when his father and mother had him.
Don't care shit about that.
He saw the fall of all the factories in Gary.
Why he grow up and segregated ass Gary?
There you go. He was
How
like,
come
what is it? 90
Indiana?
Minutes away from Chicago.
Right. How come when you go to Indiana, it's 3 places you know with niggas at? Gary, East Hammond, and Indianapolis.
Everything else they got to beat by them cows are beating them.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Hey, let me help you. You do know New York was just as racist as the South in that time, right? You do know that.
What you mean? Was.
I'm talking about during Jim Crow, because they act like the North was just is haven.
That's the thing. That's where the sundown towns was, and that's what I keep telling people.
You don't know, bro.
What are you talking about? It was no safe haven in the North. It was ghettos in the North.
Yeah, it was so safe. You go to Boston and you still getting racially profiled.
It was so safe. You go somewhere and get redlined. You know, it was just like it is now. The Democrats was the North, the Republicans was the South.
Yeah, I would love to take Little Miss Self-Hate up to upstate New York, because that's conservatives.
Why do y'all think that NYPD got the reputation it has?
Thank you.
Whooping niggas' asses since the slave age.
Facts.
No, it's no safe haven. Why you think it ain't niggas in Maine? Ain't niggas in New Hampshire? Ain't niggas. And think about it's places in America where it just ain't no niggas. And some places where the only niggas is mixed.
Like the Midwest.
Thank you.
Like a lot of the Midwest. And I'm not talking about like Chicago and Detroit. I'm talking about like go to like outside of Des Moines. Go outside Des Moines. Go to Utah.
Wyoming. It's some broads that done left, got a black fetish, went and got a knocked up by a black dude and went back. And they raising that one kid through hell. He the blackest thing there, and that nigga Drake complexion.
Fact. And probably a worse conservative than you. Because of his mom.
Yeah.
And he loved his racist granddaddy, who don't acknowledge him.
No bullshit. Who tell him don't bring that little nigga child over.
Mm-hmm. But he quick to tell everybody how he ain't racist because he got a mixed grandbaby.
You know his name, Torian. And Torian is in the comment
Yeah.
section. I'm gonna speak to him real quick. KG, he knows this kid's name now. You know that kid's name now, Torian and Kid Gravity. I'm gonna say it.
What's
His
his
name
name?
is CJ Pearson.
Talk your shit.
His name is CJ Pearson.
Talk your shit.
See, if y'all don't believe what me and Kid Gravity say, this kid exists now, and his name is CJ Pearson.
You remember, he been pimped out for a decade.
Why you think we never seen his parents? It finally hit me. I said, no black parent would want to be seen with their kid cooning like this, even if they was conservative.
Facts.
I said, look at
there's a
Herschel
level
Walker.
of cooning called you could coon like you go to church.
Right. And
you can
think
hide
about
behind that church. He ain't hiding behind no church.
And look, you know who taught me that? Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker told me, look at his son cooning like that. But really, Herschel Walker's son gave up the ghost. I don't have nothing to do with my father. I was raised by my white mother.
Nasty word.
I think CJ was raised by one of his white parents. Maybe he got a white father and a bedwenchery mom. He got a Herschelette.
Did he get adopted?
Maybe by white parents.
Like, but what kind of parent are you or guardian? You gonna have your 12-year-old ward on Fox News talking about policy and conservatism? The boy don't know nothing.
Oh, I know what type. The same type of person that'll go to Africa and pluck a kid from a village and turn it into a girl if it's a boy, and turn it into a boy if it's a girl.
Mm-hmm. Nasty word. But you know what? November 5th. It's all good. November 5th.
Yeah, so count November 5th. Everybody should be well rested November 6th. That's what I'll say about November 5th.
Well, except me, because I'm going to be streaming for 12 hours. I need all that fallout.
My brother is a G. You are a warrior and a soldier for the cause. Well, I'll be on the couch looking at you doing things.
Yeah, I need all that. I need all that. I'll take the war scars.
Look, I might even drop in again, but thanks for having me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace. Oh my God. Little Miss Self-Hate, boy. I guess that YouTube ain't hitting. Nobody cares. Like you would think, like, at least at this stage, like you would think they would recommend her channel. They don't even recommend it. They put her in purgatory. Oh, and Terrence K. Williams went outside with another wig on. I'm finna show it to you. He went outside with another wig on. And I'm looking at him like, stop wearing these wigs, Negro. You got more wigs than me. I got 3. Where is it? He always got the, there it is.
You teach me how to dirty. You know why? Because all the girls love me.
You bought that shirt. And what did I tell y'all last time I talked about him? What I tell you is only white people go on there to tell him how funny he is. Not that he's saying something profound. Just live your truth, brother. Just live your truth. It's Texas. It's okay. Live your truth. Oh, yeah. Free that father. He shouldn't be doing no 3 years for knocking out somebody, attacking his family. All right. I'm going to go relax before this night 3 of the DNC. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. Oh, shout out to you, sir.
Obama is a Mac daddy. Obama.
That's right.
Wait around. Yep. Mark, yeet and get out.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day gotta end.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Big fucking move.
And that's it.